Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to another whatever this is. Thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to be continuing through Joy Division's Unknown Pleasures album with the song Shadowplay. If you're just joining us, I've recorded a bunch of these for doing the whole album, so if you want, go back to the beginning. But if not, if you're here for this one, thank you very much for joining me. And let's just jump right into it. I don't even have anything to say. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Shadowplay. The bass is so cool on this album. Ooh. This is awesome. I already love it.
To the center of the city where a road's been waiting for you. To the depths of the ocean where a hope sang searching for you. I was moving through the silence without motion, waiting for you. In a room with a window in the corner, I found truth. In the Shadowplay, acting out your own death, knowing no more. As the assassins all grouped in 4 lines dancing on the floor. And with cold steel all around their bodies made a move to command. I can understand this belief is a drought to land.
Wow.
I did everything I wanted to.
That'll be the only time I pause it. Contender for my favorite song on the album. This is epic. Let's keep going.
Did everything I wanted to. I let them use you for their own ends. To the center of the city in the night, waiting for you. To the center of the city in the night, waiting for you.
That was awesome. Wow. One of the heavier and more aggressive tracks on the record. Loved the lightning sounds and stuff in the background. That was fun and crazy. All right. Yeah. That was Shadowplay. Atmospheric dark, a wash of sound. Yeah. Let's see. Um, Yep, this is true, actually. One of the top comments is uploading good audio to YouTube and believing that it's still good audio after all the compression that it goes through. Yeah, that is very true, but yeah. This person says Joy Division invented 80s music back in 79, and they had vinyl releases in 77. Yeah, so. Um, Yeah, awesome song. Let's take a look at the lyrics. On Shadowplay, the guitars launch into a dimension reminiscent of sonic dimensions that David Bowie and Brian Eno dwelt in during the late 70s. The band's sound is echoey, cavernous. Thanks to Factory Records producer Martin Hannett, it is never empty. By adding sound effects such as breaking glass, deep breaths, and footsteps, he brings the music out of the mental torture of the lead singer and into the real world. It's these details that keep you with it and make it feel more measured than their manic live performances. For this, however, he was initially resented by the band. Interesting. I feel like I would like manic live performances. I do like manic live performances. I've seen a few. The title Shadowplay makes the band's gigs resemble plays presented by casting shadows of puppets or actors on a screen. Ian feels like he's not a real person to the audience. He's just enacting what they want to see. Although they don't even regard him as an actor, they see him as a mere shadow of an actor. Damn, that's an interesting way of looking at that. Bernard Sumner wanted this song to sound like Velvet Underground's The Ocean, so I guess you could say it was inspired by that. Yeah. Amazing song. Let's take a look at the lyrics. To the center of the city where all roads meet, waiting for you. To the depths of the ocean where all hope sank, searching for you. I was moving through the silence without motion, waiting for you. In a room with a window in the corner, I found the truth. This line features John Savage's famous, almost manifesto-like review of the album. This line is, published in Melody Maker in 1979. Joy Division's spatial circular themes and Martin Hannett's shiny Waking Dream production gloss are one perfect reflection of Manchester's dark spaces and empty places, soulless sodium lights and hidden semis seen from a speeding car, vacant industrial sites, the endless of the 19th century, seen gaping like rotten teeth from an orange bus, seen from the 5th floor on a threatening rainy day. This is not specifically to glamorize. It could be anywhere. Manchester, as a city of the Industrial Revolution, happens only to be a more obvious example of decay and malaise. Damn. Although Curtis's illness and suicide guide most readings of his lyrics towards themes of depression and such, which is of course valid, the band was also talking about the time and place they lived. In this case, the eerie post-industrial empty spaces of northern England, and their distinctive sound pretty much captured that feeling, at least according to Salvage. The one Curtis is searching for gave him hope at one time, hence his searching for them in the depths of the ocean. In the midst of his depression and bleak private life, all hopes have sank, but this doesn't stop him from looking for some sort of optimism. Shadowplay deals with the subject of alienation and helplessness. He wants to move closer, but something always kept him to the ground, like a ball in a chain. He searched everywhere within his closed world, but he knew it was just moving through the silence without motion. He was tied up in another dimension, like there was a thick glass wall between him and other people. In the shadow play, acting out your own death, knowing no more, as the assassins all grouped in 4 lines dancing on the floor, and with cold steel, odor on their bodies, made a move to connect, but I could only stare in disbelief as the crowds all left. He was a public person, being a band frontman, often amongst crowds of people, but he felt as lonely as ever. People were dancing on the floor before him, and he tried to connect even though they smelled as cold as steel. He reached out to them, but they didn't get it. Just as he opened up, they left, since it was nothing more than a show to them. He was entertaining them with his seizures, acting out your own death. They didn't take him seriously, or from his point of view, it wasn't what he was searching for. You can take a cue from Shakespeare. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Ian Curtis feels like he's just going through the motions and is lonely even as he performs on stage. The only place where he finds truth is alone in a room with his own thoughts. Damn. It's a really good line, and look into the line. I also like the lyrics of this. There's no like chorus or anything. I did everything I wanted to. I let them use you for their own ends. To the center of the city in the night waiting for you. Yeah, wow. The final lines are Ian Curtis lamenting that he let the good, innocent child at his core be kicked around by others, and he participated willingly. And that is Shadowplay by Joy Division. Thank you very much for joining me. Stay tuned for more videos. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you want. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for more videos.